Anyway, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing good. This is fantastic right here. What's going on here? Something's being revealed by God. Okay, you're going to get some kind of new love as well. After some type of victory is what it looks like. Okay, or in the process of the victory, they're telling you just to stand back and wait on what God is showing you. He's gonna reveal something to you. Okay. But let me get before I get started on that. Um, y'all know y'all the little news that I know and shit. Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all the little news that I know. Okay, um, I don't know if y'all know this, but I'm not really affiliated with Bitcoin at all. Okay, I think it's some type of scheme, some type of joke, and one day it's just gonna disappear. Okay, but did you know that Jeffrey Epstein kind of bought out Bitcoin, but he's the one that funded Bitcoin. Okay. You know, Peter Thiel, I think, is the one that started that, or somebody in Japan. It was a guy in Japan. Anyway, um, he owed Epstein a bunch of money. But anyway, because his Bitcoin went into debt, okay, they were going under, and Epstein, that blackmail money and all that shit, he funded Bitcoin. So he pretty much owns Bitcoin, or owned Bitcoin. Epstein did. What? So you heard me doing that? So that's when you decided you wanted to start complaining. You're crazy. You've been sitting in any day. Started to read it, and there you go. You want chocolate in it? All right. You just being crazy, that's all. You want slick though, slick. You know that? Huh? All right, y'all. She should be contented for a minute. Anyway, so I thought I'd tell y'all about that. The Bitcoin thing is pretty much Epstein's. He somewhere in the email, he says that he don't want to be like known for being the Bitcoin guy. That he don't want that to be known. That he wants that to be on the down low. Okay, for that Yoshimari or whatever his name is to keep to be like the front man, to keep like that. That's still his, but it's not. It owns by Epstein. Okay. Also, there is a. This is so freaking movies and real life. Okay, it's so crazy. Okay, so don't mess with the Zohan. Okay, there's a man named Zoran that the people, I can't remember what his nationality is. It's I want to say Honduran, okay? But anyway, his name is Zoran, okay? Zoran. And the people swear Epstein's kid that the lady that is married to the big guy or whatever, she cheated with Epstein. That she's in all kinds of pictures with Epstein. You want some of them? You just want to be seen on the. Are you trying to be seen on the? You want? Are you trying to be seen? Need to put on some kind of gown or something. Yeah, just empty cups. Here, take that. Put that back. Let me make her this, because now she just wants to be seen. Well, then quit going back to her. She keeps walking out on you. It's dumb. Well. I mean, the official definition for insanity is to keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over, expecting different results. So if she keeps walking out on you, maybe you should go find somebody else. So what you want me to do? Fix the chair, or you gonna sit in it right there? You don't want to watch that. So are you doing all this? Oh, I started that live. I'm sorry. Can't see. Big one. You want the light all around? You got come on? No. All right then. Anyhow, this woman is like the wife of this prince of Honduras or some shit like that. But she's really had big time connections with Bill Clinton and Epstein. Well, the kid, the man, he's a grown man now, looks just like Epstein, except for he's like Honduran, okay? And that reminded me of that fucking movie. Y'all, that so reminded me of that movie, Meet the Fockers, where the maid was his he lost his virginity to the maid, had that kid looking like Ben Stiller. Y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that part in that movie? Okay, but it ended up not being he wasn't it ended up not being Ben Stiller's kid. But that's what it reminded me of, because it looks like him, but he's like Honduran or something. It's just crazy. But anyway, did y'all see the video with Epstein, his interview? That man was just being dog, like that. The interviewer was just being straight up, fucking just saying. Epstein seemed like it was just like, huh? Oh, he said, would you consider yourself the devil? He goes, no, I'm scared of the devil. I don't like the devil, because he don't worship the devil. He worships Baal. Okay, he doesn't worship the devil. So they ask him the wrong questions. Okay. Anyway, y'all, go over that with y'all. That Epstein, Bitcoin is about to disappear. Poof. Anybody, all y'all that's got that investments in Bitcoin, it's about to disappear. I'm trying to tell y'all that Bitcoin is about to go just disappear, just vanish, because it's not even real. It's crazy. Okay. Anyway, with this reading here, we got the Moon card, we got the Hierophant, the Seven of Swords. You're going to be able to you're going to be set free, okay? You're going to be also seen as some type of victory, okay? This is, it's something to do with your work, and you're telling the truth. Divine is clearing a path, okay? So y'all take that as it resonates, okay? All right. See what collector needs to hear, what collector needs to know here. What is the Seven of Swords that collector needs to know about? Sneaking away. I feel like they're saying to move back, because you're watching something, waiting on this sign from God, this idea. Okay. So, but you're going to get victory and glory out of it. So y'all take that as it resonates. Dang if that don't look like that makes the circle. Look. What's never going to happen? What is never going to happen? I want to go to your channel. Info Writer. Let me go to your channel and check out what you got to say. Since you gonna come on mine and tell me about my channel. Right. Duh. Okay, go check out that channel. Check out this channel. Bet there ain't nothing on there, but you don't have nothing to say. Y'all take what resonates, okay? Hey, how are you doing? Yeah, they're gonna take away Bitcoin, y'all. I promise, y'all. It's gonna be like tied up in some type of loop. I'm telling you, they're gonna shut it down. There's gonna be no more Bitcoin because that was some type of way of trafficking, and people just was like secret money on like the download or what have you. I'm telling you, it's gonna be taken away. So y'all can think whatever you want to. We got Seven of Pentacles, goals, potential, and success again. All right, collective, you're about to receive some type of success, some kind of victory. Can you tell us what collective needs to know here about this victory that's coming in for collectives? It's the Two of Pentacles. Some type of something about your persistence, maintaining a balance, some type of manifesting harmony. Okay, it's about reaction and it's like a cause and effect. Okay, you've been keeping very consistent. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. You was washing clothes this early? Oh, well, it's not this early where you're at. I'm 7:39 here. It says the Six of Cups, some kind of reconciliation and harmony. Y'all, harmony is definitely coming in. Okay. It's something. It's some type of. This is something to do with your birthright. Okay. This is something to do with your birthright. Okay, because it's just gonna come out of nowhere. It's the Six of Cups, the Page of Wands. I'm telling you, you're gonna take a DNA test. You're gonna be the one, the only one, the sole heir. And it says someone was trying to steal that from you. But you're going to get it because you're the sole heir. Judgment is in your favor. Somebody was trying to be sneaky and keep you from... okay, when I say they was trying to steal it from you, okay, they didn't necessarily was able to take it. They hid it. They were trying to steal it, keep you from getting it. Okay? Period. They just wanted you not to have it. Okay? You weren't told about it. So let's find out why. Why was this kept a secret from collective? Like, why was this kept a secret from collective all this time? Thank you, Archangel Michael, for coming down, guard, and protecting us. It says the Chariot. It says a journey, because you had to go through a journey, okay? You were taking some type of journey to experience, to go through these experiences to build your inner riches, okay? You were taking some type of journey. It says some type of journey to discovery. Okay, you were discovering yourself. Okay, so why was this hidden or kept from collective? It says the Ace of Swords. Some type of action. Okay, this truth right here is what's been hidden from you. It's been cloaked. You were cloaked, collective, to learn these elevations, okay? You were cloaked for some reason to your family. Like, they underestimated you for some reason. This collective's family, it says challenges and courage. And you overcome, you passed the test. You overcome these challenges or whatever was fate that you were facing. Okay. So why? This could be for Cancer, y'all, all day. Something about to open your third eye to see something clearly. Because there was something that was cloaking you. It was cloaking you, okay? You see how that's a cloak around the top of that chariot? Okay? And there's a cloak on top of her head. But you're the driver. You're the driver. Either way. You're in control. You're the driver. Balancing, maintaining a balance, okay? Why was this secret hidden from collective to begin with? It says 3 wands. Luck, adventure, and action. Looks like someone's pride was in the way. Someone's pride was in the way. It says the magician's pride. Who's the magician? It says the 8 of Wands. Good news traveling. Sagittarius. Somebody was doing something over a period of time, and now they're being like forced to stop. This magician was doing something over a period of time. 8 years, maybe? It says the Queen of Swords, the truth, ambition, and strength. Okay, so all these things that you went through was to build your strength, your courage, your confidence, your it was like a test to see if you'd be authentic in a situation, and you stepped way up to the plate. Okay, I'm telling you. Okay, so what's going on with this envious person? Whoa, it says the Emperor. It says the Mother Star, yes. The Emperor, the 4 of Pentacles. This is your father. So your mom is jealous? Oh my God. This is like your mom and dad had something put in some type of CD or savings or something. What's this one say? The Queen of Wands in reverse? I don't think these cards have reverse. We'll check. No, they don't. A leader, create. Okay. So this was held back from you till you found your strength, your power, your truth, your authenticity, okay? This was held back from you until you could handle it. Because you would have squandered this money or whatever this is. It was put somewhere till the right time. Because you had to learn some life lessons. You had to let go of codependency on the people you thought you could trust because they kept betraying you. You had to learn patience. You had to learn who you truly are and what you want out of life. You had to learn betrayal, where they betrayed you. Okay, you've made it. You've made it to some type of finish line, okay? I'm telling you. Now, tell me about this right here. Look, it's about your mom and dad. Somehow or another, it's about your mom and dad, and the truth about it coming out. The Knight of Swords. Somebody was ashamed and embarrassed, and somebody else was just refusing to acknowledge it. But this Emperor's been watching, collective. I'm telling you, go through all this stuff. Says he wants to show some kind of support. There was some type of competition, and now he wants to show some type of support because he underestimated something. It says defenses. The Creator says no. Say no to things that don't serve you. Say no to things that you feel in your gut that's not right for you. Okay, because it looks like this Emperor right here was refusing to acknowledge you for some reason. Tell me about that. Why did the Emperor refuse to acknowledge, collective? Because you're an earth angel. I'm telling you. Why did this Emperor refuse to acknowledge, collective? I guess they wanted to see how much you could take. Why did this Emperor refuse to acknowledge it, collective? It says there was some type of union. He broke free from some type of... Everything's telling me that it's causing someone being too demanding. He got with someone else. Look. He's acknowledging it now. Whatever it is, he's acknowledging it now. Is it too late? Because he's acknowledging something now. He's been looking for you. Luck is on your side. This is your dad looking for you, collective. I swear. Well, it ain't too damn hard to find, collective. Look. This is some type of... Someone saw you in a dream. I swear, y'all, this person saw you and saw your mom. Like, they said, wait a minute. I was with this person's mom. There's something that you look that triggered this person. Whoever saw you, they saw you on something. They saw a picture of you or something. It triggered them that you look like them. There's something about the nose. Okay, so y'all. Okay, so I'm having these feelings that the granddad that's supposed to have been dead, it didn't die when you were told that he died. The granddad left because he was in some type of... It was like he was some type of... Look, the story just don't fit. Okay, let me see. Something might be to do with your granddad and not your dad. Okay, so the story just don't fucking fit. At some point, this man took his mother's maiden name and was going by his mother's maiden name. Because he was like rejected from the family because the dad is rich or what have you. You were created, and that he left and went back to the family. He just left. There was a story created that he died. but he ain't dead. He didn't die. He's dead now, but he didn't die then. April 14th, 1986. When he died. That's when he died. No. Nope. Not abused by my dad. Look, you're about to receive something, I promise you, okay? You're just going to come out of nowhere. You just need to be patient, okay? Something to do with your granddad. With your granddad. Yeah, I've been healing. Thank you, Laura. Yeah, I've been healing. I started taking moringa, and it started healing this injury on my head. Sometimes I still wear the bandanas. But anyway, y'all take what resonates. There's something to do with your granddad. There was like a shame or something. I don't know. Somebody made up a story about him dying, but he didn't die. He abandoned. He left. Military. It's something to do with military. Alright, let's get some other cards and find out. Alright, is this to do with Collective's granddad? You want to go in the labyrinth and find out? Let's go in the labyrinth and find out. Well, most of the time when you see that fucking emperor, yeah, probably. He was very tyrant. Had to have things his way or he's not going to do it or some shit like that. Okay? Think of Errol Musk when you think of the emperor. Okay? Yeah, I still wear them sometimes. It just feels better now that I don't that I don't need it, that I don't have to wear it. Look at here. Something's coming in your favor, no doubt. The cut shows that God says just be patient and wait on Him. I'm just trying to find out like what the details are that's leading up to, because it sure does look like it's some kind of DNA. How many of y'all out there? I just want to ask a question. How many out there feel a connection to Tartaria? That you may have the bloodline? Because that is such a mystery, and how the whole world agreed to demolish everything about them, about Tartaria and the Tartarians. Because what kind of sense does it make? What kind of sense does it make for all these huge, like, colossal buildings to be in areas there's hardly no people? And you know, they dynamite, these buildings didn't burn down, okay? They're made out of stone. They dynamited them. They dynamited these buildings. Some of them they kept, because there was just too many, okay? But I've been watching this stuff about how they did this mass, like, moving the immigrants, or what they call the immigrants, moving them around and changing all their names. They changed all their fucking names. So this civilization just never existed. After they tore down all of the buildings and stuff like that. But they were giants. A lot of them had giant DNA. But then look, it's crazy because this is weird, okay? They were saying something about the balance and how the blood and how the DNA and that'll balance itself out, okay? Because they were they took these. Okay, there was a family that had like 6 kids in it, and one of them, after puberty, became a giant. Like his just one of them. Okay, out of 6 kids, this couple had. Now the mom was 4'11". Okay, she was so short. Okay, and they thought that it might balance out the sequences to, you know, keep this from happening or something, but there's still cases of this happening to this day, of the giants' ancestry, of the bloodline of the giants. Okay, there's still cases of this happening to this day. The baby looks perfectly normal. There's no kind of abnormality. They're not even overweight as a baby when they're born, and that and that and that. Doesn't start appearing or showing until they reach puberty. When they reach puberty, then all of a sudden they grow like double their what they should be. Say they should be growing like about 3 to 5 inches in that time, or some shit like that, where they're growing like 12 to 15 inches in that time. Okay, it's some kind of DNA sequence, but it has to do with the connection to Tartaria. All roads lead back to Tartaria. It's not Rome, y'all. All roads lead to Tartaria. Rome changed the name to be like over it, but it's Tartaria. Nope, not talking about the Nephilim. Nope, not talking about the fucking Nephilim. If I was talking about the Nephilim, I would have said Nephilim. That kind of shit. No, the Tartarian, there was a whole race of people that was here. Okay? There was a whole race of people that was already here before the indigenous people came. The Indians, they even talk about them. They talk about this race of people that was here when they got here. Yeah, see that right there is something in the DNA sequence, and it's still occurring to this day. That's keeping that bloodline of those the giants. Okay, it's keeping that bloodline, but somehow they see because they started mixing that Tartaria people into this civilization. Okay, they started mixing the Tartarian people into this civilization right here, and would change their names to fit, say, the country that they were being sent to. They would change their names, not the Tartarian people. The government would change their name. Say their name is like Jean Tartarina. Okay, say my name was Jean Tartarina. Okay, well, the government, instead of saying Tartarina because there was like 11 billion Tartarinas, they just changed it and made it Jean Turner, and made Sarah, like Sarah Tanner. You understand? But somewhere in there, that giant genome in the DNA exists in that Tartarian civilization. They're not giants. They're not the Nephilim. Okay? They're like a descendants, like the ancestors of these leftovers. That's evolved. It's evolved, and it's like balanced itself out somehow. Okay, but that's not even what I'm wanting to talk to y'all about, the giants. Okay, because we all know that all still exists. Okay, but what I'm trying to get down to is, how many of you believe that you could be from this race of Tartaria? Look, I believe they was a royal race that governed the earth. And I believe that the Rothschilds and Rockefellers and so on and so forth back in Rome fucking, like, somehow overtook them. Okay? That's what I feel. Not Neanderthals. No. More of a light race. Okay? It's like a not, well, not so much the fallen bloodline, but somehow connected to the Nephilim bloodline a little bit. But the race itself was a race that existed and was like ruled over the earth. Okay? And somehow these fucking Romans, Rothschilds and the Rockefellers and the J.P. Morgans, the reptilian clans, got here and tried to overthrow these Tartarian people by mixing with them and mating with them and corrupting the bloodline, and took control somehow that way by corrupting their bloodline. But we're ancestors of these Tartarian people. They're like chosen people. They're non-violent. I'm telling you, these people are very, like, they're like a chosen race or something. Intelligent, fucking, okay, instead of using tools, they used like frequency to build all these fucking buildings and shit. Sounds and water, out of all things. Sounds and water. They created all that huge cathedrals and shit out of sound and water. They were very advanced, extremely advanced, before us even. Like, our little bullshit, we're stealing shit from their fucking actual inventions that they actually made. We're stealing it and trying to like figure it out. What are you talking about, man? Giving glory to what? I'm not giving no fucking glory to no Nephilim, man. Go get a Q-tip, clean your fucking ears out. What are you talking about? Not giving glory to no Nephilim. Man, why don't you get out of here? Do your studies before you come in here fucking accusing or anything like that. You don't even know what you're talking about. Anyways. The High Priestess. It's some type of competition, but there is no competition. You stand singular. It says the Knight of Feathers. You stand singular with your truth. There is no competition. You are the fucking truth, and no matter what these people try to say or do, okay? Oh my God, I hate bringing up a topic just to talk to y'all about. It's ridiculous. Still, none of y'all answered my question. Do y'all think that there could be a race of people that were like the Tartarians that you may be an ancestor of? That they wiped away, wiped out of history? They have specific features. Maybe y'all should go look them up. These Tartarian people, the whole race of people have specific features that maybe are common with yours. Anyway, so I was goofing around this morning before baby got here, And so I took one of them IQ tests. Just because I was bored. Took an IQ test. It said and at the end of it, I got bored and was just answering questions, like the last 4 questions. Anyway, I got an IQ of 108 on that. Um, my average IQ that I get on those are a 115, but I have gotten a 133 before. But yeah, on those online things, so I'm above average. This is what they said. It said you are considered bright. Above average. I said, yeah, I'm bright. Right. Contemplate them in that way, because what I'm getting. Okay, I wasn't contemplating them like that neither. The trail that led me to that is okay, for one, my granddad. There's a big mystery around this man, okay? My mom's dad. He supposedly died when she was 10 in a house fire in an empty house that he was slacking the fucking wood floors in, which none of that makes no sense. Then she said that he didn't know his real birthday. He celebrated 2 birthdays because he was told something and then told something different, so he celebrated both of them. He didn't know if he was 54 or wait, 44 or 45. He wasn't sure, okay? Or no, it was 2 years. There was a 2-year gap, okay? Also, he years later, years later, I find a certificate that was mixed in with my stepdad's stuff that was about my granddad on my mom's side. I mean, okay. And it said that he was like Secret Service in the military on it. That's what it said on there. And she won't answer none of my. She just tells me whatever she says that she knows. That he died when she was 10. She don't know much about him. That's all she could tell me, Mama. But Grandma used to tell me stories about stuff. How they would come out and take all their gold, like the government come out and take all their gold and all their any kind of precious metals or jewels, and like offer it. But they were putting the gold on top of the Georgia Capitol on the dome. They would melt the gold down and paint the Georgia Capitol with this gold for some reason. Grandma died when I was 21, so I don't know much about that. But I'm sure she would have been more than willing to tell me everything she knew. But I don't know much about that. She just told me these things, bits and pieces, throughout till she died. You know, she died when I was 21. I was pregnant. So, some of that, she'd always tell me to look into this, look into that. I mean, I was like 7, and I'd be like, okay, Grandma. You know, she'd always be telling me shit like that. Okay, now, I need you to look into this when you get older, okay? And I'd say, what? And she'd say, sometimes she would tell me names and I can't remember the names. I can't remember the names, but she said that they gave their family a certificate that had something to do with that gold on the fucking Capitol, on the Georgia Capitol. That their family was given a certificate. It was like a bond, like bonds or something like that. What the fuck sounds motherfucking ritualistic? What? What sounds ritualistic? What? And who was a Mason? Who? Like, y'all just come up with whatever y'all want to out of thin air and start fucking. That just makes no sense to me. I don't think he was a Mason. He might have been. I don't know. He died when my mom was 10 years old. So how the fuck would I know if he's a fucking Mason? I know that my dad's side now, that very well both grandparents some type of Freemasonry or secret society. I feel that the grandmother is comes from that. I feel that the grandmother comes from that fucking shit on the dad's side of the family. You understand? And got the granddad involved because he was kind of sneaky sly any fucking way. Okay? Because she's like the matriarch out of all of it. Your dad's mom. She's like the matriarch. It says 6 wands. There was some type of, look, I'm telling you, it's going to be some kind of raid. Without a doubt. You're being moved out of the way, collective. You see it, you're being moved out of the way. Somebody, it looks like there's been some type of, ooh. Okay, I'll show them to you. There's that. There's that. There's that. There's that. Okay. Then it says that someone actually took some type of action to try to go in and steal something out of that pot. You see, they took some type of, they like copied something, but they didn't copy it fully. And it looks like they tried to take something out of the pot. Look. Someone taking actions is getting them caught. Like, it looks like something was left alone for a long ass time. And then someone tried to copy something, but they didn't copy it fully. They didn't do it right. Okay, say for instance, someone tried to copy your name. Trying to write your name down. And something didn't flow with it. Something didn't. There was like it wasn't natural. The signature there doesn't look natural. There's something like that. Like someone was trying to make a move to take something out of there. That's what it looks like. Okay. Look, we got the 3 of Pentacles. There was a fork in the road. Look, because somebody tried to force something. Telling you they tried to copy something, no doubt. Look. Somebody was trying to take some of this money or something, and it's getting them caught. They try to dip their hand into the look, they're gonna get caught. I'm telling you, there's somebody's radar's up. The Temperance. Y'all, Temperance's radar's up. It says 4 Pentacles belongs to you. Period. It says it's about to come to you. 6 of Pentacles. You're about to receive house keys or some kind of keys too. It says the 7 of Swords. Someone tried to steal it. This Page of Feathers tried to steal your birthright. They're not authentic. Look, one is real and one's not. One's the real deal and one's not. How's Colette gonna find out about that? It says 3 Wands. Look into the future. 3 Wands. That's what it shows me. This is how you're gonna find out. Someone was trying to bind you. Look. The talking hands, the helping hands are coming in. These are the helping hands. Y'all remember the helping hands? But, remember, the helping hands, it's your decision. Up or down. But let me tell you, either decision that you make is the right decision. I'm telling you, whether you go up or down in this, whatever decision that you make is the right decision. Don't doubt it. Don't doubt it. Okay, bye. Tell me what collective what needs to hear right here. This new beginning. Ooh, something gonna leap forward. Says there's no competition. You're gonna get the victory, collective. No doubt about it. It says the King of Pots and the Queen of Feathers. You and some kind of business owner. Somebody's rich that you don't realize that they're rich. You don't concern yourself with that kind of thing. Like that's not part of the goal when you meet people, is to think about how big their wallet is or what have you. But somebody's rich and they're looking for you. Does this person see collective online or something? It says the Two of Wands. Seen you out by chance. It says the Page of Junk. Oh, they were paying. Somebody was getting paid. Oh, this King of Pots was in debt. This King of Pots was in debt and did an action for money. Now they regret it. Yeah, you saw my bird. I have a yellow bird named Pony Boy. He just flew around the room, come back, landed back over there. What's collective need to know about that? This is he was in debt. He had to pay back some kind of family debt. Look, the Sun card come out in reverse. I don't care. Just give what collective, what belongs to collective. Okay, it says you got to take it. Man. All right, we're just gonna ask one time. We're gonna whatever card comes out. Is collective got to take a fucking DNA test to prove this? Is that it says the Chariot? Now, what do we know about the Chariot? What do we know about that dog and that fox? What do we know about that dog and that fox? He wouldn't leave his post, so no one could cross the bridge without his permission. No one could cross that bridge without his permission. Okay? But no one ever asked his permission because they were afraid, because he was a little crazy. But the dog is brave and knowledgeable. More than but that little fox thing is very brave, to beyond. Okay, but why was he stuck there at that bridge, guarding that bridge and not letting no one go over it without his permission? Why was he stuck there? He was holding a key. I was just waiting on destiny to come to him, because he was stuck there until they came, and then he left with them. Somebody, maybe you're just waiting on your destiny to show up. You've been remaining loyal. Look, he was very keen. Very keen, but he didn't have no kind of sense of smell that it stunk in the bog of stench. What? She's watching something. Anyway, y'all take what resonates on that. It says the High Priestess. Some kind of DNA test, y'all. I swear to God. She's got some kind of results. You know something. You know something. She's got some kind of results in her hand. Y'all remember the question? Does collective have to take some type of DNA or that? That was what the question was. And this is what came out. Some kind of secret being revealed. That's what the high priestess means. I'm telling you. That's crazy. There's a big fucking, I keep hearing it. There's going to be a big DNA test for like, possibly for that Tartaria stuff. Possibly. Anyway, the high priestess says, intuition, mystery, and divine feminine. In the upright position, the high priestess symbolizes deep intuition, the mysteries of the subconscious, and the power of the divine feminine. This card represents a connection to the hidden realms of knowledge and a heightened awareness of the unseen. The high priestess encourages you to trust in your inner wisdom, instinct, and psychic abilities. It signifies a time of introspection, reflection, and accessing spiritual insight. The High Priestess card invites you to explore the realm beyond the material and embrace the power of the intuitive and mysterious aspects of life. The black and white pillars represent duality, with black pillar representing the material world and the white pillar representing the spiritual realm. The High Priestess stands between these two realms, bringing the gap, bridging the gap. Y'all take what resonates. Bridging the gap between the conscious and the subconscious. The Torah in her hand is a scroll that lies in the high priestess' hand, signifying the mysteries of ancient wisdom and hidden knowledge. It also represents a connection to divine guidance and spiritual teachings. The pomegranates on the card are often featured behind the high priestess, symbolizing fertility, abundance, and the cycles of life and death. The veil they are on reflects the connection between the conscious and the unconscious mind. You know something. You know something. And you know you're the air. I am the air. That's your answer to not whether or not you're going to have to take a DNA to prove something. That's your answer. Somebody already knows it. Somebody already knows it. The Six of Pentacles. Somebody already knows it's yours. Somebody already knows it. But it has to be legally done. Bottom of the deck says the Knight of Feathers. Somebody already knows that it's you. They already know that you're the one. That there's something about some features that you carry, some kind of talent that you have. It's triggered them. They know that it's you. So take what resonates. If this has been resonating with y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you want to donate, I got super chat, super thanks, and that. I have Cash App $ ANGELMOON 6237. Okay, I appreciate y'all's donations. Any kind of help will help right now because I need to get my car fixed. I've got to move here in less than 3 weeks, so I need some kind of. So if y'all want to help me out, anything will help. Look at that. That's too many. I can feel it. What? Say what? Say what? What do you say, sister? You want me to turn the TV? Is that what you're trying to say? Alright, let me go. I just heard California. I just heard the word California. Lord help me. Youngin, if you don't stop throwing my pillows and covers at this floor. Are you comfy? You look like little queen laying up there in this big old bed. You so crazy. What you want to watch? Those things right there? The Rainbow Ghost? You like that guy? Okay. She's so crazy. It's funny. You're very much welcome. Yeah, I just heard plainly, I heard it say, right as I'm pulling them out, I heard California. Plainly, California. So take that as it resonates. Okay, here's the letters, y'all. Y'all don't force anything. If y'all happen to see something in the letters that I didn't see, put it down in the comments. I'll pin it for everybody to see. If I use my intuition, and there could be stuff, but what I pull out of there is what's the most important for you to notice, okay? Let me fire up my blunt first. Alright, we got a clan out here. Something about being calm and claiming. You claim. Somebody claimed you. These are both sixes. Somebody claimed you. That is both sixes. Okay? But it could be something to do with a Cancer or a Pisces. Because that's a symbol for Cancer right there. But these are both sixes. The nines have a straight line on them. Okay? Just so y'all don't get confused. This is my real dad's birthday. June 6th. That is not coincidence. It keeps fucking showing me that. We got a 7. Divided. Somebody stole something. They tried to. It says chill. Hey, chill. Man, I feel like something happened between your mom and somebody on, like, they were, like, trapped. Man up. Chill, man up. Envy. Victory, view. Chilly, man. Human. Van. Look at all the fucking V's. Envy. Somebody was only human. It says envy. You're going to get some kind of victory out of it. What's that, 19? That's an ending, y'all. Take that as it resonates. That's 19. That makes it 10. Some kind of completion is done. Chill. This is plan. Something is plainly. Plan. In plan, I'm up in Illinois. It says champ. Someone's ill. What is unveil? Unavailable? Oh, Lord. Yeah. Still unavailable. That's fucking amazing to me. Still unavailable. Anyway, y'all take that as it resonates. Pills. Somebody did something on the download for money. They was in debt. I'm telling you. Human what? Why do you want me to keep seeing human? Human lives? Human alive? Lively human? Yeah, I'm a lively human. What the fuck about it? Up. Cup. Somebody in love. Okay? And, you know, frankly, now I really care less about if people think I'm mad or if they think I'm not, or I don't care. I convey things the way I convey them. And if it doesn't resonate or you don't like the way I convey them, then or maybe not a match, because I convey the things that I convey the way I do it. That's the way I'm going to do it. Okay. Look, Lumen de la Mind, the light within, y'all. Yeah, baby. Something about it. Available, have, have, lamp, bright lamp. I'm telling you, your lumen means to illuminate, to glow, to shine. Any luna is something to do with moon. Any moon cycle, it says limp, clamp. Yeah. Oh. So you have the ability to transform. Somebody can transform. Like the moon gives you like possibly not you. My nymph. I'm telling you, this is something like somebody changes to a childlike or something. During the moon phases, then they lose it by the end of the moon phase. It's like someone does a ritual in the new moon, and by the full moon, they lose that magic, whatever that is. I'm telling you, I don't know what the fuck that is, but it's showing right here. It says plainly. Plainly my chuv, my huv, my van. Plainly my van. What? Plainly envy. Van. Lunch. Launch. Okay. What you gonna launch? Launch. Plane. A plane? Pen. Launch in my it says lunch in LA. My plan is plane. Something landed in somebody's lap. Just gonna land in your lap. Incline. This is clan. Coal. Okay, live in lava. All and any. Alvin. Alvin! That's the leader of the band right there. My band. My band. My punch. Alvin. My punch. Alvin. Wait a minute. Valia. Alvin. Alia. Olive. No. Aliva. Nail. My nail punch. Nail punch. VVV. Golly, y'all. Uvula. Stop. I'm sorry, y'all. That's cracking me the fuck up. Oh, so somebody's throat is closing up. Panic. The uvula. Something at lunch in L.A. Nancy. And what was that? Anunnaki. Anakin. It says Phil. There's a lot of fucking names out here. My Phil Ann. My Anfield can. Landfill. Something's in a land. Canine. Somebody's a canine unit. Okay, y'all understand that when it starts doing that kind of shit, when I start that it's there's a bunch of stuff trying to come out now. Right there for this second. Manual lamp. Okay, a manual lamp. Hill camp hill. This is what the gypsies are. Handy Hill. Putty Hill. Honey Hill. Something is amped up. Amp up. Chill. Amp up. Chill. Once. Man, this is an undoubted. It looks like a victory for all that involved. Somebody's scared. They mail you chip. They mail you a chip. A clip. Someone mailed you a clip. Hamill. Hannah. Hand mail. Nail piece. What the fuck? Clan. Nail clan. Claim up. Okay, I'll claim it. Give it to me. I'll claim the fuck out of it. So it says Liam. So somebody's Irish, Ireland. Look at this fuck shit. This is what they're trying to say that they are. CIA. Call. It says somebody clams up. I call up. Man. I call up man. I call up name. You. It says Paul. Cup. Chip. In clip. Mini in clip. Mini in clip. Humans? Why do you keep saying fucking humans? Show me why you keep saying humans. Pam came in. Pam came in. Call. Why call in? Why call in? Many came. My call. Something is your call. My call, my clap. May clap, pay, clap, pay, place. Pay to play. MC, pay in, play in. Plan. Line, nail, naive. Okay. Man came to play. Call, I call. So somebody's playing poker or something. They're gambling. Or does it say aluminum? Damn near says aluminum. Don't miss the one M. Illuminati? Alumni. So this is what? People from your past? Kids? Looney, Clooney, clan. Play. Pay how, pay all, pay all chips in, all chips in. Oh, pay to play. Somebody is gambling the fuck right here. I'm telling you, this is, I know about poker and shit like that. This is all in. This is everything, everything. Well, you know what? You don't never have to come back and watch and see and find out. How about that? Just because you're a smart ass comments. How about that? How about you'll never, ever, never know again? Down. Bye. How about you just never know when I might look up and see some smart ass fucking comment and you get kicked the fuck out of here, do ya? Never know, do ya? I don't gotta deal with it. I'm not gonna let the energy be around me and it'll be fucking gone. Say something else smart assy, y'all. Tell me I ain't paying a fucking attention. Alright, what kind of mood am I in today, y'all? Because they thought they knew. What kind of mood am I in? I guess that's all POV. But I told y'all, what, 5 billion times? Don't be fucking making comments like that. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Clam up. Somebody's clamming up. But they're saying go for it because this is a fucking... God is lining something up. Now, why would he be saying, okay, somebody went and gambled, got a million up. There's just an O missing. Uncup, any cup, uphill. So now everything's uphill. Can any, many uphill. Uncover, victory. Just chill. Something about your uncle. I seen it. Uncle pin up a name, a man, a main couple, main couple lives LA up pull up, pull chin up, pull chin up, human, vin, Vince, human, Lee, y'all killing me, lively, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Blake Lively? Vance, Van, Chan, man up, somebody manning up, man up, hunch, some kind of hunch, punch man. Why would it say peel? It says y'all. Hey y'all. Pinch him. Pinch him. Someone pinched him. Much. Pin up. Okay, somebody's got pin up anger. Okay. Much pent up. Hit him. Punched him. It says clay. Somebody clammed up. Clapping. My clapping. My all. Punched him with his all. Call up. In. Call in. Call up. Many. Call up many places. Live in van. Live in my van. Halt. Okay, it doesn't say help, but it looks like it's trying to. Can help. Can help. I leave. Palm. What are you talking about? Palm Sunday. Palm. Leave calmly. Leave calmly. Pay. Leave calmly. It says fucking Cali out here. Going back to Cali. I'm playing. Lucy. Luke. Lunch. I'm paying for lunch. Somebody wants you to have lunch with them. I'm paying. That's what they said. Something about unveil. Yearn. Lunch. Much. Plenty. Planty. Plan lunch. Plan my lunch. Invite clan up. All many can play. That's what it says, y'all. Y'all see something there that I don't see? Heal, ill, chill, meal, maul, paw, pan, nap, VIP, uncle, my uncle, call up, plans much, claim all, and it says panic for some reason, panic and manic. My manic Uncle Paul. Uncle Paul. Whatever, my niche. Something's my niche. An MC. Somebody may want you to be MC at the damn, at some kind of party. Y'all take what resonates. That's what it shows. Something about a pal. Phil. My pal Phil. My pal Phil. That's what it says. Someone's doing some type of what do you call, like some type of golly, donation concert or something for somebody's pal. Something like that. Okay. Thank you. Like somebody's wanting to do some type of fundraiser. That's what I was trying to come up with. Some kind of fundraiser for somebody's friend that's got HIV. That's what it said. Okay, so y'all take what resonates. Um, something about planning the event or planning the something. Somebody needs somebody to be a part of it. Oh no, somebody may ask you to come help out doing something. Be of service if that's the case. Okay? If that's the case, be of service. If someone wants you to come and help out. Well, I grabbed my journal for some reason. There ain't no telling what's in here. Oh, crazy drawings that I draw. Okay, what is this? So from in February 15th, 2022, um, I used to do zodiac readings. I used to do zodiac readings all the time. Like I do the entire zodiac. Okay, so this is what it was. So let this resonate because this is what it made me go to. So y'all take what resonates. It says for the Libra, it was because it's February 15th. This could be coming up. So take what resonates. Okay. It says the Libra, justice, the Empress is sending love. For Cancer, getting what they want. It says Capricorn, truth will set you free. You manifest fully put all your effort into it, manifesting it. It says angel guidance, get on the right path for the Aries. Aries been the dark magic, separation spells. That's what it says for Aries. And it says, get on the right path, Aries. Then it says Taurus, transforming and learning. The Aries also, it's got a little side note that says spells may leave everything behind for true love. An Aries may leave everything behind for true love. Okay, after transforming from the dark magic. Okay, then it says on the Taurus, it says transforming and learning. It says selling away, need to rest, go on vacation, Taurus. The Scorpio, leaving emperor or imperfection for soulmate. Scorpio's leaving emperor or imperfection for soulmate is what it says. Okay, it says everything going to be okay, happiness, finding love. It says Aquarius, a breakup. It says no prosperity with true love, kids involved, use intuition. That's what it says for Aquarius. Y'all take what resonates. It says Sagittarius, psychic abilities, you are moving into the path. You need to study. It will bring you happiness. Just breathe and study. Studying brings the Sagittarius happiness. They like to study things. It says Pisces, sweet dreamy Pisces, make wishes and thy come true. Crossing the bridge, Empress energy. Then it says Leo, healer, star block, abilities, step into. Okay. And then it says Virgo, leadership, a guide healer, a guider, a healer. It says Emperor, betrayal, Empress, cause of emotions. Something, I can't tell what that says. Moving, okay, something moving toward you, Virgo, okay. I need to repeat that again because it was kind of long. It says the Virgo is in their leadership, a guider and a healer. Emperor, betrayal. Empress, cause of emotions. Something moving toward you. It says Gemini, cheated. Is in healing and regenerating energy on soulmate, possibly observing. And it says destiny, 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 destiny. So take that as it resonates, y'all. There was a reason I pulled this one out instead of a book. Frederick the pig died by his uncle. Okay, wait. Frederick the pig is the uncle. He died by the wolf. The Capricorn lawyer judge for the three pigs. Okay, the three brothers inherit. Okay, burnt house and some land. Okay, it says one wants to fix the house. It says that's the motivator. It says one's lazy. It says vents too much. And then it says land developer. It says the wolves do the top whole lot of good, but no one likes the wolves. Okay, and it says one's always in doubt. So there's one that wants to fix something, it's the motivator. There's one that's lazy and vents all the time. And there's one that's in doubt of the three brothers that inherit the burnt house and some land. Okay, the wolves are the land developers and they want to help, but no one likes the wolves. They don't trust them. It says going over the mountain to get there just to start over. LOL. Okay, I don't have no more milk till your mom comes back at lunch. Mouse bartender. It says wolf got a scar over his eye. The wolf's got a scar over his left eye. Take that as it resonates. It says, put brick bones in the wood on outside in case of possible escape, repairable. And 1,000 acres, brothers fight. Because one wants to fix it. That's what it says. October 10th, birth. March 27th, death. Frederick Pig, the uncle, died by the wolf. But the wolf wants to help. So y'all take that as it resonates. There's a reason I'm reading this, y'all. 3 days of law and attraction. I am always on their mind. They are always thinking highly of me. They love spending time with me. They adore me. They are always so excited to see me and hear from me. Take that as it resonates. And that's a song that I wrote a long time ago. Lord, child, she's being lazy. She's wanting me to go in there and get her passy that's fell in the floor. She don't want to get up out from under the cover. You're a heathen. You silly butt. Quit throwing them in the floor. I don't have no more milk for your mama going. All I got is this. So you got to drink this or tea. What about, or you can have that grape thing that you got yesterday. That bug. You want that grape thing? Yeah? Tea? It might be a little bit warm. Yeah, it's still a little bit warm. It ain't hot though. Say what? You want strawberries? Is that what you said? Take the pacifier out of your mouth so I can hear what you're saying. I don't have no grapes. You said you didn't want none. We went to the grocery store. Alright, let me finish this and I'll make you some. Whatever it is that you want. Okay, we got Jeremiah. It says, I am mourning. Astonishment has taken hold of me. Is there no balm in Gilead? Is there no physician there? Why then is there no recovery for the health of the daughter of my people? It says, oh, that my head were waters, and my eyes are fountains of tears, that I might weep day and night for the slain of the daughter of my people. Oh, that I had in the wilderness, a lodging place for travelers, that I might leave my people and go from them. And they are all adulterers, an assembly of treacherous men. And like their bow, they have bent their tongues for lies. They are not vigilant, they are not valiant for the truth on earth. It says, for the proceed from evil to evil. And they do not know me, says the Lord. Everyone take heed to his neighbor, and do not trust any brother. For every brother will utterly supplant. A supplant means James. That's my brother's name, that we don't hardly know each other. That's crazy. Anyway, it says, and every neighbor will walk in slanderers. These people have been gossiping about you. I'm telling you. Everyone will deceive his neighbor and will not speak the truth. They have taught their tongue to speak lies. They weary themselves to commit iniquity. Their dwelling place, your dwelling place is in the midst of this deceit. It says, through deceit they refuse to know me, says the Lord. They're witches. It says, therefore they say the Lord of hosts, behold, I will refine them and try them again. For how shall I deal with the daughter of my people? Their tongue is an arrow shot out. It speaks deceit. One speaks peaceably to his neighbor with his mouth, but in his heart he lies in wait. It says, shall I not punish them for these things? Yes, I believe so, God. I'm saying, yeah, says the Lord. It says, shall I not avenge myself on such a nation as this? I will take up a weeping and wailing for the mountains, and for the dwelling places of the wilderness of lamentations, because they are burned up, so that no one can pass through, nor can men hear the voice of the cattle. Both the birds of heaven and the beasts have fled, they are gone. I will make Jerusalem a heap of ruins, a den of jackals. I will make the cities of Judea desolate without any habitat. It says, who is wise? Who is a wise man who may understand this? And he who is, to whom the mouth of the Lord has spoken, that he may declare it. Why does the land perish and burn up like the wilderness, so that no one can pass through? It says, the Lord said, because they have forsaken my law which I before them, and have not obeyed my voice, nor walked according to it, but they have walked according to the deceit of their own hearts, and after the Baals, Baals, which their father taught them. Therefore, thus says the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, behold, I will feed them, these people, with wormwood, and give them water of gall to drink. I will scatter them also among the Gentiles, whom neither they nor their fathers have known. And I will send a sword after them until I have consumed them. So those that have been talking shit about you, collective, I'm telling you, they've been your neighbors and your brothers have scorned against you for no reason, because you have a light in you. I'm telling you, God's going to handle it. But let me tell you, it's telling you to wait right now, because out of nowhere, God's going to scoop you up and move you out of the way, because he's fixing to destroy the... So I'm just telling you, he's about to destroy the land that's left behind. I'm telling you. Because they attacked an earth angel. Just take that as it resonates, okay? I mean, you're gonna... It's bittersweet. But know that whatever is going to happen is for your highest good. Whatever it may be, it's for your highest good. Okay? So take what resonates. Okay, and we got, thanks, Mom. Jane rolled her eyes. Do you know someone named Merle Evans? It says, Anna asked, are people you actually named Marley? It says Marley. It says, Anna couldn't tell by the way that Jane said the name that she envisioned it spelled with an EY. It's funny. The name was somehow even weirder than the weird Jane could imagine. It says, at the field, it became apparent the reason for the team break was Jane. The aforementioned sweeper had greeted Jane with an enthusiastic kiss, and they walked together arm in arm to the center of the pitch. That's making me think of that movie, One Last Kiss, with Drew Barrymore. How at the end he's like, I know this and that happened, and or she did. She was like, I'm just gonna say, forgive me, and here I'm bearing it all right here. Forgive me, and he walks to the center of the pitch and kisses her. That's what that reminds me of. Wow, going back to movies. To movies today. Did y'all know that? I'm fixing to end this reading. Yeah, y'all, if this resonated with y'all, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you want to donate to the channel, Cash App, $AngelMoon6237. What you doing, pretty? What you doing, pretty? You're looking all pretty, all opening your wings and stuff. What are you doing? Sitting over there going, opening his wings like that. Looking back like that. Doing it kind of in slow motion, like, I don't know what he's doing. You're so pretty, ain't you? Say, I'm pretty, not pretty. Say, I'm pretty. Pretty. He'll be saying that shit before you know it. Bet he will. No, don't say stuff like that, Bonnie. Don't say that first part that you said. No. Nope. That's not true. That's a false statement there. This bottom one here. This is a false statement. Yeah, that'll give you empowerment, won't it? It says a mystical connection will bring you unexpected allies. Somebody got your gifts. Same thing. I'm telling you. It says a mystical revelation will bring you clarity. Woo, baby. That's the only two come out of that. Mystical. Somebody's got your equal. Y'all are the same. I'm telling you. It's going to bring you some type of clarity. It'll bring you clarity. You're going to get clarity from a messenger, a mystical messenger that's watching you. That looks like they're a fan. Tell you what resonates. Y'all, this is for entertainment purposes only. If this resonates, 909. If this resonates with y'all, y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you want to donate to the channel, it's Cash App, $AngelMoon6237. I'm very grateful for everything. I hope everybody has a blessed day. I hope everybody feels illuminated. Boy, that's a very sinusy word. Try to say it. Illuminated. Lay in the tub. Give yourself a spiritual bath. Lay in the tub and say, oh. When you go into the water, like lay down into the water, let it cover up your ears, and just go, oh. Carry that out as long as you can. That's the highest frequency that a human can make as far as connection with God. Aum. A-U-M. Aum. So, Aum. Carry them out as long as you can. Give yourself a spiritual bath. Okay? Take what resonates. I love y'all. It says things are going to be turned over in your favor. People that were against you all of a sudden will be all for you. Ideas, creativity, promotion, contracts are all going to come into your hands. Just like that. Like magic. Come like magic. What is it, Pootie? Okay. 1 second. Drink your tea and you won't be coughing, okay? Yeah, you'll be fine. I'm about to come in there. Tell these people see you on the flip side. On flip side, y'all. Y'all stay goated. See you on the flip side. I love y'all. 144.